What if I told you that there's something in your life right now that's preventing 8 incredible doors from opening for you? Something you're holding onto so tightly, but that's actually blocking all the good things the universe has prepared for your path? Well, that's exactly what's happening to you now, Virgo. The stars are screaming, the cosmos is moving, and there's an urgent message you need to hear today. As you watch this video, know that it's no coincidence that you're here. The universe conspired to bring this message to you at this exact moment in your life, because the time has come for you to understand a powerful truth. You are about to enter a phase of gigantic transformation, but there's a condition. You need to let go of something. You need to leave something behind. And when you do that, when you have the courage to let go of what no longer serves you, 8 doors will open before you. 8 opportunities that will completely change the direction of your life. I'm talking about doors that bring prosperity, true love, professional achievements, inner peace, deep spiritual connections, and much more. But listen up, because if you don't pay attention to what I'm about to reveal, you might miss the right moment to act. You could let slip the golden opportunity that's right in front of you. So take a deep breath, pay close attention to every word I'm going to say, because by the end of this video you'll understand exactly what you need to leave behind, and what those 8 magnificent doors are that are about to open in your life. First door. The hidden door to financial prosperity. The first door that will open for you when you decide to leave the past behind is the door to financial prosperity. And look, I'm not talking about money magically falling from the sky. I'm talking about real opportunities that are already around you, but that you can't see because you're carrying too much weight. You know that project you were afraid to start? That idea that's been tucked away in a drawer? That talent you never properly valued? All of that will make sense when you let go of what you need to let go of. The thing is, you, Virgo, have a natural tendency to cling to situations that have already run their course. You continue to invest energy, time, and even money in things that have already proven they won't work. It could be a job that doesn't value you, a business that only generates losses, or even that person who always borrows money and never pays it back. You remain stuck in these situations out of a sense of responsibility, out of fear of disappointing someone, or simply because you don't want to admit you were wrong to choose that path. But the truth is, while you keep those old doors open, the new doors can't open. It's as if the universe is waiting for you to make room in your life for better things to enter. The financial prosperity coming your way is significant. I'm talking about a major turning point. It could be a promotion you never imagined, a new job with a much better salary, your own business finally taking off, or even an inheritance or money you never expected to receive. But for this to happen, you need to cut out what's draining your financial energy. You need the courage to say no to commitments that only take your money and don't bring any return. You need to stop supporting situations and people who should be standing on their own 2 feet. When you do this cleansing, when you have the courage to shut off those taps that only waste your resources, then abundance will truly begin to flow into your life. And the most incredible thing is that this will happen in ways you can't even imagine now. Second door. The door to true love and authentic relationships. The second door that will swing open in your life is the door to true love and authentic relationships. And here I need to be very direct with you. You're holding on to relationships that ended a long time ago, but you don't want to accept it. It could be a romantic relationship that has become just a habit. It could be friendships that only contact you when they need something. It could even be toxic family members who drain all your energy. You, Virgo, have a huge heart and a strong tendency to want to fix everyone. You believe that if you try a little harder, if you're more understanding, if you give it another chance, things will get better. But there are situations in life that won't improve, no matter how hard you try. And while you insist on maintaining these connections that no longer serve you, you are blocking the entry of genuine people into your life. People who will truly love you, who will respect you, who will add to your journey. The universe is preparing incredible encounters for you. I'm talking about a love that will make you feel truly valued, that will give you peace instead of anxiety, that will bring you tranquility instead of constant drama. But this love can't arrive while your heart is occupied with those who don't deserve it. Think of it this way, imagine your heart is a house. If all the rooms are occupied by people who don't take care of the space, who only make a mess and don't contribute, how will the right people enter? There's no room. So the first thing you need to do is a deep clean. You need to have the courage to distance yourself from those who only appear in your life when they need something. You need to stop accepting crumbs of affection from those who should give you a banquet of love. You need to recognize that you deserve reciprocal relationships, where you give and receive in equal measure. And when you do that, when you free up that space, get ready. Because wonderful people are coming who will completely change your perception of relationships. You will discover that there is love without suffering, friendship without self-interest, family without toxicity. And this will heal old wounds that you didn't even know were still open. Third door. The door to physical health and complete well-being. The third door that is about to open is the door to physical health and complete well-being. And this one is urgent because you're not taking care of yourself as you should. You spend the whole day solving other people's problems, taking care of everyone, worrying about 1,000 things. But when it comes to taking care of your own health, you put it off. You postpone that doctor's appointment. Ignore that discomfort you're feeling. Don't make time to exercise. Eat poorly because you're always rushing. Sleep little because you're solving problems until late. And you know what happens? Your body is screaming for attention, but you're not listening. That little pain you ignore, that tiredness you think is normal, that anxiety that's always present, none of that is normal. It's your body crying for help. It's your organism saying it needs a break, it needs care, it needs you to prioritize your health. But there's one important thing you need to understand. This door to health will only open when you leave behind the guilt of taking care of yourself. You feel guilty when you take time for yourself. You think it's selfish to rest when you have so much to do. You feel you're abandoning your responsibilities if you stop to take care of yourself. But that's a lie you've been told and believed. The truth is, you can't take care of anyone if you're broken yourself. You can't be strong for others if you're weak. You can't light anyone's path if your own light is fading. So it's time for you to make a new deal with yourself. From now on, your health is your #1 priority. It's not selfishness, it's survival. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. And when you start putting yourself first, when you start saying no to things that drain your energy, when you start respecting your limits, something magical will happen. Your body will respond. Those pains you thought were permanent will start to lessen. That constant tiredness will give way to more energy. That anxiety will begin to calm down. You'll discover you have much more energy than you imagined. You were just spending it in the wrong places with the wrong people on the wrong worries. Before I continue revealing the next doors that will open in your life, I need to ask you something. If you're enjoying this video, if these words resonate with you, if you feel this message arrived at the right time, then subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. That way you won't miss any important messages the universe has for you. And leave a comment below telling me which city you're watching this video from. I love knowing where the people who follow the channel are located. And if these messages are touching your heart, if you feel that the work we do here is making a difference in your life, consider becoming a supporter of the channel. Your contribution helps us continue bringing you this transformative content. Now let's continue because the next doors are even more incredible. Fourth door. The door to professional recognition and career fulfillment. The fourth door that will open in your life when you leave the past behind is the door to professional recognition and career fulfillment. You've worked so hard, dedicated yourself so much, given your best every day. But it seems like nobody recognizes your worth. It seems like you're always being passed over, that other people get the credit for the work you did, that your efforts go unnoticed. And that hurts, doesn't it? It hurts to work so hard and not be valued. It hurts to do everything right and see less qualified people climbing the career ladder while you stay stuck in the same place. It hurts to give brilliant ideas and see other people appropriating them. But I'm going to tell you a truth that you may not want to hear, but that you need to hear. Part of the blame is yours. Yes, you read that right. Because you accept being undervalued. You accept doing the work of 3 people while earning the salary of 1. You accept staying late finishing other people's work. You accept not being recognized because you're afraid of bothering others, afraid of seeming arrogant, afraid of demanding what you deserve. You settle for less because you think asking for more is pretentious. But here's the truth that will change your professional game. You don't need permission to shine. You don't need to wait for someone to recognize your worth. You need to show your worth. And that's not arrogance. It's knowing your own potential and not accepting less than you deserve. When you leave behind that fear of bothering others, that habit of making yourself small, that belief that you're not good enough, everything will change. The opportunities you've been waiting for will start to appear. It could be that promotion you thought was impossible. It could be a much better job offer than you have now. It could be the chance to start your own business and finally be your own boss. But there's more. The recognition that's coming isn't just financial. It's real recognition. People will start to see you in a different light. They'll realize you've always been amazing, but you were hiding your brilliance under so much false humility. You'll start receiving compliments, referrals, recommendations. Doors that were always closed will start to open. Important people will want to work with you. Your professional reputation will grow in ways you never imagined possible. And you know what the most incredible part of all this is? You'll realize you always had this power. You were always capable of getting where you wanted. The problem is that you were sabotaging yourself, putting yourself down, accepting less than you deserved. But that ends now. Fifth door. The door to inner peace and emotional healing. The fifth door that will open is the door to inner peace and emotional healing. And this one is profound because it touches on wounds you've carried for a long time. Wounds you don't even like to remember, but that are there deep down, influencing all your decisions, all your fears, all your insecurities. Have you ever stopped to think about how many times you stop yourself from doing something because you're afraid of getting hurt again? How many times do you not allow yourself to be happy because deep down you think you don't deserve it? How many times do you sabotage yourself because you believe that bad things always happen to you? All of this comes from unhealed traumas, unresolved resentments, forgiveness you haven't given, neither to others nor to yourself. You carry an enormous weight of guilt for past mistakes. You keep dwelling on situations that have already happened and that you can no longer change. You lose sleep thinking about what you could have done differently, what you should have said, how things could have been better. And while you remain trapped in the past, your life in the present slips through your fingers. You're not truly living. You're merely surviving, carrying all this pain on your shoulders. But the time has come to leave it all behind. Not because this pain wasn't real, not because what happened to you wasn't important, but because you deserve to be free. You deserve peace. You deserve to wake up in the morning without that tightness in your chest, without that constant anxiety, without that fear of living. And healing is available to you now. The universe is offering you the chance to close these cycles once and for all. But you need to want it. You need to be willing to do the necessary inner work. And look, it won't be easy. It will hurt to reopen these old wounds. It will be uncomfortable to face truths you've avoided for so long. It will be difficult to forgive those who hurt you. And it will be even more difficult to forgive yourself for your own mistakes. But on the other side of this pain, something beautiful awaits you. There's a version of you that is light, that smiles easily, that sleeps peacefully, that isn't afraid to be happy. There's a life where you're not constantly protecting yourself, defending yourself, waiting for the next bad thing to happen. There are days of true peace where you're simply present, enjoying the moment, grateful to be alive. And when you reach that place, when you manage to leave behind all this weight you carry, you'll realize that life has always been simpler than it seemed. That happiness isn't something complicated that only some people achieve. That you've always deserved peace, always deserved love, always deserved good things. Sixth door. The door to abundance in all areas of life. The sixth door that will open is the door to abundance in all areas of your life. And when I say abundance, I'm not just talking about money, although money is also part of it. I'm talking about a full, rich, complete life. A life where you have health, love, true friends, fulfilling work, time to enjoy the good things, peace of mind, and purpose. But do you know why you don't have all of this yet? Because of the scarcity mindset you carry. You were taught that life is hard, that you have to suffer to get things, that you can't have everything at once, that if one area of your life is good, another has to be bad to compensate. You believe this so deeply that you don't even realize you're sabotaging your own abundance. When something good happens in your life, you wait for the bad thing that will come next. When you receive a blessing, you feel guilty, as if you don't deserve it. When things start to flow, you create problems yourself because you can't handle so much good happening at once. This needs to change now. You need to understand a fundamental truth. The universe is abundant by nature. Look around you. How many stars are in the sky? How many grains of sand are on the beach? How many leaves are on the trees? Nature doesn't work with scarcity. Nature is generous, it's plentiful, it's abundant. And you are part of this nature. You too were created to live in abundance. But to access this abundance, you need to change your way of thinking. You need to stop believing that for you to win, someone has to lose. You need to understand that there is enough for everyone. That another person's happiness doesn't diminish yours. That your neighbor's success doesn't mean there's less success left for you. When you leave behind this scarcity mindset, when you start celebrating the victories of others instead of feeling envious, when you start believing that you also deserve good things, Abundance will begin to manifest in your life in incredible ways. You will notice opportunities that have always been there but you didn't see them. You will attract generous people who want to help you grow. You will discover talents you didn't even know you had. You will receive interesting proposals, unexpected invitations, gifts from life that will surprise you. And most importantly, you will learn to receive all of this with gratitude and without guilt, knowing that you deserve it, knowing that it is yours by right, knowing that the universe wants you to be happy and fulfilled in all areas of your life. Seventh door. The door to spiritual connection and life purpose. The seventh door that will open when you let go of what needs to be let go of is the door to deep spiritual connection and the discovery of your true life purpose. And this one changes everything, because when you understand why you came into this world, when you discover your mission, your whole life begins to make sense. That emptiness you feel even when surrounded by people disappears. That feeling that something is always missing transforms into fullness. That question that keeps hammering in your head at dawn about what you're doing here finally finds an answer. But do you know why you haven't discovered your purpose yet? Because you're too busy living the life that others expect of you. You're so worried about pleasing your parents, about meeting society's expectations, about doing what everyone thinks is right, that you've forgotten to ask yourself what you really want. You're living on autopilot, following a script you didn't write. And while you live this borrowed life, your true essence remains suffocated deep down, screaming to be heard, but you don't listen. Now is the time to stop everything and connect with who you really are. It's time to ask the important questions. What makes me feel alive? What would I do even if I wasn't paid for it? What kind of impact do I want to leave on the world? How do I want to be remembered when I'm gone? These aren't easy questions, and the answers might scare you, because you might discover you're on the completely wrong path. Maybe you'll discover that the career you've spent years building isn't what your heart truly desires. Maybe you'll realize you need to make big changes that will displease people, that will take you out of your comfort zone, that will require courage you don't know if you have. But here's the liberating truth. It's better to live 1 year being truly yourself than to spend your whole life pretending to be someone you're not. It's better to have the courage to start over and follow your purpose than to reach the end of your life full of regrets for not having tried. When you truly connect with your spirituality, when you open your heart to hear the voice of your soul, everything will become clear. You will begin to receive clear signs from the universe showing you the way. You will find people who have come to help you on this journey. You'll have powerful insights that will change your perspective on everything. And best of all, you'll feel a deep peace from finally being in the right place, doing the right thing, being who you came here to be. Your life will gain meaning. Each day will have a purpose. You'll wake up excited to live, instead of just going through the motions. Eighth door. The door to total freedom and the life of your dreams. And finally, we arrive at the eighth door, the most powerful door of all. The door to total freedom and the life of your dreams. This door encompasses all the others, because when it opens, you are completely free to create the life you've always wanted. Free from the shackles of the past, free from the opinions of others, free from the fears that paralyzed you, free from the limiting beliefs that held you back. But let me tell you what this true freedom is. It's not just financial freedom, although that's part of it. It's not just the freedom to do what you want, although that's also important. True freedom is internal. It's that feeling that you no longer owe anything to anyone, that you no longer need to prove anything, that you are at peace with who you are. It's being able to look in the mirror and genuinely like the person looking back. It's being able to sleep peacefully knowing that you are living according to your values. It's being able to make decisions based on what's best for you, not on what others will think. And all this freedom is within your reach now. But there is a price. The price is letting die everything you think you are but isn't. That image you built to impress others. That way of being you created to be accepted. All those masks you wear depending on who you're with. All of that needs to go. You need to have the courage to be vulnerable, to show your imperfections, to admit you don't have all the answers, to ask for help when you need it. You need to stop pretending everything is okay when it's not. You need to be honest about your fears, your doubts, your weaknesses. And when you do that, when you show yourself authentically, something magical happens. The right people come closer. The wrong people move away. And you finally find your tribe, those people who love you exactly as you are, who don't need you to be perfect, who celebrate your victories and support you when you fall. Your life begins to flow in a way you've never experienced before. The right things start happening at the right time. You're in the right place with the right people doing the right things. It's not that the problems disappear, because life is still life and challenges will always exist. But you deal with these challenges in a completely different way. You no longer despair. You don't lose faith. You don't give up. Because you know who you are, you know where you want to go, and you know you have the strength and inner resources to overcome anything. That is true freedom. And it's waiting for you on the other side of the decision to leave behind everything that no longer serves you in your life. So now you know. You already know the 8 magnificent doors that are about to open in your life. The door to financial prosperity. The door to true love and authentic relationships. The door to physical health and complete well-being. The door to professional recognition and career fulfillment. The door to inner peace and emotional healing. The door to abundance in all areas of life. The door to spiritual connection and life purpose. And the door to total freedom and the life of your dreams. But these doors will only open when you have the courage to do what needs to be done. When you look at your life honestly and identify what is holding you back. It could be a relationship that ended. It could be a job that is making you sick. It could be an old resentment that you can't overcome. It could be a self-destructive behavior pattern. It could be a belief about yourself that isn't true. Whatever it is, you know deep down what it is. And the time has come to let go. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Because you'll never feel completely ready for big changes. You'll have to take the leap even with fear, even without guarantees, even without knowing exactly how everything will unfold. But trust the process. Trust the universe. Trust yourself. Because you are much stronger, much more capable, and much more powerful than you imagine. You just forgot that along the way. So today is the day to remember. Today is the day to reclaim your power. Today is the day to start living the extraordinary life that awaits you. And I want to know from you now. Of the 8 doors I mentioned here, which one are you most eager to open in your life? Leave it in the comments. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and activate the bell so you don't miss any content. Because we're here every day bringing messages that will help you connect with your best self, with your strength, with your destiny. And if these words touched your heart today, if you felt this message was for you, consider supporting our work by becoming a channel member. Your contribution makes all the difference and allows us to continue producing this transformative content. Now I leave you with this reflection. Will you continue carrying the weight of the past? Or will you have the courage to let go of it and open the doors to your future? The choice is yours. And the time is now.